Alright, working on getting this block out. The all-wheel drive stuff is, you know, quite a bitch. But I figured out a way to get it out without dropping the cradle or a lot of other things that you'd normally have to do. So, for all y'all waiting on this, it's coming. But I probably won't be able to get much dyno footage. I don't know if we'll make the dyno. I'll get some drivability and stuff done because Dave, the owner, the Jew tuner, the almighty EFI Specialties, he's going on his honeymoon and I'm going back to Texas. So worst case, I'll update y'all with some dyno numbers and some runs when he brings it to Texas of it going balls to the wall. But I'll at least let you know what it makes. But I'm all up in this bitch. And yeah. Stay tuned. Figured I'd show you all this though, why it was out. But this goes through the oil pan and that connects to the front diff. And then, you know, the drive shaft goes back to the it's transfer case. It's like almost 6 a.m. But inside here, so these spin independently when the coupler's released. So this thing here is a little servo that pushes a lever over, kind of like you would have like a clutch fork. And then the two shafts are here with a gear on each end. And the little coupler is basically splined, you could call it, and it just slides back and forth and couples the shaft for this one wheel. It's pretty crazy how intricate all this stuff is. When I pull this back apart to put it in, if I remember, because all this has to be disassembled to actually get it out. But well, the way I'm doing it saves a lot of time. Plus we wanted to see the inner workings to see how stout this stuff's gonna be. But I'll try and take a video of that. But it's pretty neat. And then obviously the axle for the front wheel goes off that. So, hell yeah, pretty neat stuff. Update, all the flex plate bolts are out. It's one bolt holding the engine and trans together. The engine mount, so they're just sitting there, they're unbolted. T-case is off. All I got left to do is pull these radiator lines, take one bolt out the power steering pump, one out in the alternator, and support the trans. She's ready to come out. Told Dave I have a very sophisticated way of labeling the bolts on this thing. Shit on the top goes to the top. Shit on the floor goes to the bottom. It's kind of a motherfucker to get my big ass in between all this all-wheel drive shit, but it works. So now pull this bitch out and drop the oil pan and clean it all up, put it on the other one, and drop that block in here. So let's get to it. So we have the engine down. We're breaking down some bolts and, you know, obviously the engine mounts and shit we need in the oil pan. This is how much came out of the oil pan. Most of this is coolant and then some oil. That is crazy. That's like an 8-quart pan, close to full. And this is a 7-quart pan that's probably about 3 quarts away. There's a good amount of coolant, considering the engine only holds like 7 quarts, so.
Fuck, I think I'm gonna pick this shit up today.
Pick what up?
The coolant and the other 2 cans of fake.
Oh, fuck. And that's what it looks like out in there. Hopefully that thing didn't drop too far down in there. I'll have to wiggle it in. But cross that bridge when we get to it. Gotta slide the new converter in. Currently cleaning up the front cover too. Gonna throw some paint on it.